Well, day more to my liking. Nice temperature, cooler, rain expected, a bit damp, so I'm taking the task of making me brew fire by starting with silver birch, which is a bit harder than pine fat. A bit more gathering to do, and you only get one hit with it because it burns very quickly, not like pine fats, which gives you 5 minutes burn to get your fire going. But silver birch bark is great stuff, but a bit harder, and it is a touch of rain, so all a good challenge. You know, it's been sunny for a good few days, and the sun comes around this way, and which means the bark, you need to gather this side of it where the sun's been on it, and the back of it will still be a bit damp in the winter. You don't want damp anything when you're trying to get a fire off, so this stuff's marvellous. Yeah, that's the kind of starting stuff we want, little tiny slivers like that. And anyway, I won't bore you with me collecting this, but that's the good stuff to get a spark into it. And that's a dog that wants a pine cone throwing. Excuse me, there's a film job going on here. Can we have some quiet, please? Can we have some quiet, eh? Good lad. There's a little shavings, and this is a little bit more arduous because you need these little bits that'll grab the spark, little bits here, and again just a few off each tree. Never just strip out a tree because they need the bark. A little thicket where there's quite a few birch. This is the one I wanted really. These big clumps, these are the secondary burns, and just steal a bit off each tree, don't strip the lot off one. As you can see, these are big pieces. These won't take a spark, you won't light these suckers, but the secondary burns, they will catch fire once there's a flame going, so I'll get a load of these. The other thing about the old birch is that when you get one of these big suckers, you get a lot of dead branches dropping, and that means dry wood. Look at that little piece there, it's dropped off, it's been there for a while, it's dead as a dodo, and of course when you break it you hear this famous click of dry wood, and that's what we need, dry as possible, loads of it. And this one tree will harvest enough kindling for our third burn, or third phase of the burn I should say. A good old birch tree. Okay, right, we've collected all the stuff, and I've packed it here, a little bit of a bed, and placed all the stuff I've collected on there. And what I always do when I make a fire is I put some larger logs either side, so when the burn starts I can just pop that on. Now you'll notice this is really small stuff, because with a birch fire you get one shot at this. Now it's taken me probably 35-40 minutes to collect the stuff I need, and if this doesn't work I've got to go and do that again. So you try and get it right, so you get thin stuff and slightly thicker and slightly thicker. But once you get this going, that's no problem, that's no problem. Then from this point there you can get your fire as big as you want, but I'm only making a cup of tea, so what I've got here will make that brew. And even though these are kind of little posts, shall we say, they'll burn as well after a while, so that's enough for a brew. I'm going to try and set the camera up, and I'll shortcut it obviously, because not like these programs where the spark takes first go. It's going to take a few strikes before it just catches something tiny in there, and then poof, the spark will go. Okay, move these out of the way for now. I'll show you the procedure of striking, and then I'll pause the film because it's going to take a while. It usually does with silver birch, but pull away from it so you don't smash into your fire, and then a bit of patience. And there we have it. And we've got to be quick now, because this burn won't last very long. And I reckons, oh, I'm downwind, dickhead, I reckons we've got it. Go on. Oh yes. Stage 3 going on. That'll smother that nicely, and we're in. Trust me, I know my stuff. We will get the other side though. We'll soon be noshing on a cup of tea. And I might take the old Kit Kat out. Lovely. It's roaring away. You see what I mean about these things? They just hold all the twigs off the burn. There's a lot of green burning there. It's not good for the old lungs, that. Well, that will do me very nicely. Now, ain't that lovely? Ain't that lovely? Bit of warmth, a brew on the way, a Kit Kat hidden from eyes, and an apple. The comforts of the simple life are plain for all to see. Of course, finally, when you've finished, clear your burn area up. I always like to put a bit of wet moss on it just to dampen it off, and then you know that you're not going to leave anything smouldering, because in these parts the burn can go into the ground and spread very slowly, but it just spreads. It can spread for hundreds of yards, just burning the softness underneath where all the pines fallen and all the dead stuff. So a good trooper, a good Texas Ranger, just covers his tracks. Job done. Right, boys, are we ready? Are we ready, boys? Let's go. We talk about fighters in nature and how things get by. I mean, look at this tree. God knows how old that is. 50, 60, 70, I don't know, in all truth, but it started as a young tree here. There. That's the tree, the original tree, right? That's whatever's happened, it's stopped, it's been broken, it's snapped, but it's stumped. So this branch will have shot out here and it started to grow, but it says, hold on a minute, I've got to go up. So it turns and it just becomes a tree again, and that's how that tree survived. But it's amazing. Absolutely the same as this one over here. This has had a split, a couple of splits. Look at that, that's a main, but it started to go offline, then it's now resurrected itself and gone up, and this one here has gone, that's had another break, and that's turned off, and then, oh, I better go upright. Fascinates me, trees. They fascinate me. Good pals of mine, they are. I talk to them, you know. Oh, aye. Shh. Wait till you read me book.